What's up, beautiful people? In this video, I'm gonna share with y'all 3 things I didn't know about having chickens that I think you should know if chickens is what you want. Let's go! What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 What's up, beautiful people? It's me, Ricky Jones Jr. back again for another video. And like I said, this was gonna be around and centered about and talking about the chickens, okay? Largely because it's some things going on with these chickens, as y'all can hear. Probably I should back away so they cannot always be in my video, that I think you all should know about, okay? Because if you think about getting chickens, you definitely want to be on the lookout for such things that I'm gonna share. Because like I said, I didn't know about it. I'm gonna have to make the necessary adjustments, and I want you to be aware so that you aren't caught off guard, and aware so that you can do what you need to do, okay? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these 3 things. Let's go! Okay, so thing number 1, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if y'all can see it, but these ladies have dug up around the bottom of this here coop, okay? So much so, look at this hole. Look at this hole. Yes, I'm talking about you. Yes, ma'am, I'm talking about you. Even a hole over here, okay? Okay, all dug up areas over here. I'm gonna have to clean up this area because I don't want them to get any crazy ideas, okay? Now here is the problem. What I showed you all is a problem because as I've shown you all in other videos, and I've even seen some, I'll drop it on here, but raccoons have come back to the backyard. I'm gonna have to spray the spray that I sprayed before to keep them away. But more than anything, I don't want the raccoons to come back, crawl up under there, kill them at night because they are blinded at night. They can't see anything if there isn't any light, okay? And even if they could see, they can't defend themselves because they're hens. They're not roosters. They don't have the necessary defense mechanisms to keep away the predators and pests. So I have to make sure that the coop is back secured and make sure there's no entryways, as I have the chicken wire, or really the I think it's called, I forgot what is it called, hard wire cloth that protects them from the outside element. But now I have to do some things from the bottom perspective to keep pests and predators from getting in. But it's because they like to do a thing called dusting, and they like to do a thing called talking. So thank y'all for bearing with me as I'm talking through them talking to me. But more than anything, they like to kick up dust, get dust within their feathers and things like that. But it's good because it does keeps the pests, the mites and the bugs and all those things off of them. So I'm happy for them doing so. However, a result of that is that they dig, they claw, they dig, they claw, and holes are what I'm now seeing that can get predators into the coop, okay? So definitely be on the lookout for those. Thing number 2, let's go. Alright, so thing number 2, ladies and gentlemen, is that your hens will lay their eggs in the same coop. As you can see, the nesting boxes, they're pretty much used the same ones. 2 over here, majority right here, and I'm sure she's sitting on at least about 5. That I did not know, but now I know. And so you definitely want to be mindful of that, okay? So don't try to feel like you need to have like 6 when they're pretty much going to use the same 2 and things like that. But hey, it's all good. It makes getting them easier. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I don't stay here too long because she's trying to lay one right now. But it makes life easier when you are getting your eggs because you can pretty much guarantee that they're going to be in the same nesting box, okay? All right, lady, do your thing, all right? Oh, and number 2, okay, I talked about this in a live video that I did before, but more than anything, what I want to show you all is that they will be very wasteful with their food. Oh, excuse me, thank you for that cameo, and you too. But they're going to be very wasteful in their food. As you can see, food has been thrown down, but as you can see, they are pretty wasteful with their food, which is why I prefer to use the pellets, because they're not as wasteful with the pellets as they are with the crumbs. But even with these pellets, they are pretty wasteful. Food coming out, which I mean, hey, they will, if necessary, cameo, they will, if necessary, find their way to scavenge for the pellets in the food. But as you can see, it's not what you want to deal with. If you want like a clean coop, just know it's not going to take place because, as you can see, they will kick around their food and they will peck at your feet. But I mean, hey, that's what happens sometimes. Alright, and so fact number 3 is that they poop quite a bit. As you can see, there's poop there, and then there's poop there as well. And what I choose to do is I turn over the ground. I keep making sure, as you can see, there is no grass. The grass out there, no grass in here, largely because they step around, they pick around, they poke around. But I will say, to that point, what I do now is their poop, I just turn it over into the ground. So I have my nice rake right out here, Boom Shakalaka, that I use to turn over the poop into the ground, because you don't want it to smell bad. You don't want the feces to be on their feet and things like that. I don't know why they're pecking at my feet, but you don't want their feces to be on their feet, because when they go to the nesting boxes, it's going to be on the eggs, and you don't want to deal with that. And so you definitely want to make sure that their grounds are nice and clean as possible, away from the poop and the things like that, okay? And so making sure the ground is turned over on a frequent basis is what's going to help those things to be the case, and not have the poop to be just everything that they're stepping on. So in it all, with it all, make sure you know that poop is gonna be a thing, and so find a way, think of a way that you're able to not have for them to walk around in their own poop, okay? Because it's gonna turn up in your eggs, and you're not gonna want that. So in it all, with it all, having chicks, having hens is fun, is a fun thing. However, there are some things, as I shared with you, 3 things that I did not know, that I do know now that I have them, that I'm mindful of, that I want you to be mindful of if giving them, having them, getting them is something that you want to do yourself, okay? But outside of that, it's easy breezy. Come out and collect eggs, and you'll be happy because of the fact that you have fresh eggs every day in your chicken coop, okay? As y'all saw, those are fresh eggs. I picked up eggs yesterday. So these ladies are pumping out eggs. So in it all, with it all, I love you all. I appreciate you all. If you have any question, definitely let me know in the comment section below. If I don't answer it, I'm sure one of our gardening family friends will be there for you. All right, great people. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already done so. Till next time, peace. Love you.